So years ago, Jerry Miculek did a shoot fast series, and one of the guns that he had was the M1 Garand. And my buddy gave me this to kind of give it a once over. It needs a new mainspring, I think. And just gonna shoot it for fun at a IST 2-gun match. But someone conveniently left 3 targets for me here, and that's all Jerry used for his shoot fast series. So we're gonna do 2 build drills on the guy in the middle, and then we'll do some transition drills and see how I stack up compared to the Legend. Should be fun. All right, got 6 rounds of my reloads loaded up. 2550 feet per second, 150 grain projectile. Got the timer here on the beep. We'll do 6 rounds of target in the middle. And see how this goes. I'll aim for the first one. The second one I will not aim for. See how fast we can go. Highly doubt all those were in the A zone. I lost the front sight after the second shot. 0.5 first shot. 130 total time. 16 splits. Probably all deltas. We can even see those. Yeah, not the best hits. Oh darn. Do it again. So the shots were actually kind of where I wanted them, because I shot this thing at 50 yards earlier today and it's shooting like 6 to 8 inches to the left. So now I know I don't have to aim on the very left side. I just have to aim maybe an inch or 2 right of center. So if I even said all that right, it's shooting 8 inches left at 50, so I was aiming on the right edge. Whatever. Try it again. A lot slower because I was actually trying to aim. I just got hit in the head with a clod of dirt. Nice. 65 first shot, and those were more like 20 splits because I was trying to aim. A little bit better hits. So, all right, let's do the transitions now.
All right, target in the middle. Here we go. Let's take a quick look at the target here. The hardest thing for me was trying to keep the front sight in focus. I'm kind of spoiled to a red dot. Anyway, that's the first time I actually shot one of these wide open. It's pretty fun. You can see it had a little backsplash from the berm there. They're all on target, about the same elevation. First shot react was a .71, and the total time was a 156. So that's about an 81/100th of a second.
All right, 6 rounds on 3 targets now. Yeah, it's very hard to pick up these sights. If he did well, I'm surprised, because at 10 yards after the second shot, I'm just kind of feeling for the gun to go back to center. Here we go. That was terrible. I don't even want to show the shots on that one. Woo, that was bad. I don't have to look at the targets and I know that's bad. Almost the same time as a slow build drill. 50 first shot in 20s with maybe a 30 transition. That was bad. The first shot on the second target, I don't even know if it hit it. A zone, Charlie. That was my first shot I over transitioned. Charlie. First shot was early, second shot I yanked it. So let's try that again, shall we? There's a look at the Mighty Hornet interlocks I got loaded up for this thing. This brass is very hot when it's on the ground, but it's also like 100 degrees out. So pretty neat gun. Wish I could shoot it well. I need to figure out how to make a red dot adapter for that. All right, final string. See how this goes. I got over transition on the last target again. Dang it! 155, 42 first shot, 20 splits and 30 transitions, it looks like. Oh, I forgot the tape. Dang it. Can't count to 4, it's too high. So he went Alpha Charlie, 2 Alpha, and Alpha Charlie. So that was my best run there. Not all alphas, but not too bad. 2 Alpha, Alpha Charlie, and Alpha Charlie. That's pretty neat. I like this gun a lot. But like I said, I got to figure out, I got to disassemble this rear sight and see if it's a dovetail, it'll be real easy to make a red dot adapter for that. And then, I don't know if this is a field update or someone bubbed this. Depending on what those size screws are, which they look smaller than number 10. Because I imagine it's not, you know, communist metric units. I might be able to tie in that and do a wrap over like an AK. So, stay tuned for that. That was fun. Pretty sure Jerry beat me.
Stand by. Now that right there was just pure fun. I don't know if it was good for you, but it was good for me. Let's go down range, take a look at it. Now you do have to say, guys, that was a lot of fun. First time through a target sequence with that M1 Garand. First shot of 6200s, and the last shot was a 156. Just a hair slower, a little over 1800ths of a second per shot per target. So it didn't take me but 1800ths to move over. I want to show you some shot groupings here. First shot, I got a little anxious, started pulling off target a little early. But you can see this second target got good center of mass hits, 2 shots. And then the third target, center of mass, 2 shots. I think if I had a chance to shoot 500 or 600 rounds out of this M1, it would be pretty effective. I can see why the guys in the Second War really appreciated the firepower of this M1 Garand.